Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, hi, good evening, Sarla, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes. So, how are you today, Sarla?
Yeah, I'm doing great, ma'am. So, what about you, ma'am?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. How was your day, Sarla?
It's been fantastic, ma'am.
Okay. So, Sarla, as I can see, we are connecting for the first time. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Hi, ma'am. My name is Sarla. I'm from the state of Andhra Pradesh. I'm currently living in Kodmur, which is in Kurnool district. I'm currently pursuing my final year graduation with BSc Computers. And coming to my hobbies, in my spare time, I love to listen to music and spending time with my family members and traveling and gardening. So, this is all about me, ma'am.
Wonderful. That sounds really exciting the way you mentioned your introduction. Wonderful, Sarla. Should I go ahead and introduce myself now?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Go ahead.
Okay, wonderful. Yes. Hi, my name is Shivani Aggarwal, and I've been born and brought up in New Delhi. I've completed my master's in political science, and currently I'm pursuing diploma in secretarial studies. I've been teaching as a professional tutor from past 3 years. I've had experience with students from Australia, America, Europe, Dubai, and Hong Kong. And my hobbies, the first hobby that I have is reading. I'm an avid reader. Currently, I'm reading Somebody, Nobody, Anybody. And the other book that I'm reading is How to Talk to Anyone. And my second hobby is painting. Yes, that is all about me. Thank you so much. Tell me something more about your traveling hobby. How many places have you traveled so far?
So I traveled in my state places only. I visit historical places like Tirupati, Lepakshi. So these kind of places I visit. But in my future, I want to visit Kerala, Uti, and along with my friends.
Oh, wonderful. Are they interested in this hobby?
Yeah. So whenever
That
I
is
get a
wonderful.
free time, so me and my friends will go outside and will chill out.
Okay, that is wonderful. Now, Sarla, if you will open your chat box, you will see that there are certain sentences and words that I've written. Can you please open your chat box?
Yeah, ma'am. Okay, sure, ma'am. Sure, sure. Pursuing.
Right. I'll write a tongue twister and I want you to read it out loud for me.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Here is the
Okay.
tongue twister for us. There you go. Yes. I've written a tongue twister at the very end. She sells seashells by the seashore. Can you say it?
Yeah. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Shore. Yes.
Sure.
Now pronounce the word pursuing.
Pursuing.
Exactly. Now you got it. Yes. Can you repeat that?
Pursuing.
Exactly. So you can practice with this tongue twister at home, which will help you to improve your pronunciation, which will clear your speech. The next sentence that instead of in my future, we can say in the future,
In the future. Okay. In the
right?
future.
Mm, right. So when we're talking about future, it is not, it is specific. We are talking about the future, your future. So in the upcoming days or in the future,
Right.
a is an article which we use when we are talking about something singular, which is very general. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. A box of pencil, very general. I'm not talking about any specific box of pencil. A fruit, a basket, a tea, a cup of tea. But free time is something plural. Time is something plural. You cannot count it. It is uncountable. So, can I ask you a few questions now?
Yeah, yeah, sure, ma'am. Go ahead.
Okay. So let's learn a little bit about articles. There are three articles, a and the. Should I write in the chat box as well?
Yeah.
A and the. A is used, as I told you, with something singular, or that is very general, like a fruit, a box of pencil. a cup of tea, a spoonful of sugar, a donkey. So singular, singular, one thing only, and general, nothing specific. And is used whenever we are talking about anything that starts with the vowels. Do you know the vowels?
Yeah, ma'am. AEIOUS.
Exactly. So if I say dash umbrella, what would come in the dash?
An umbrella.
Wonderful. Dash cup of coffee.
A cup of coffee.
Wonderful. Now, last but not the least, the. The is used when we are talking about something specific. Like right now, suppose there is phone on the table. My phone is on the table. I'm talking about one specific table, not all the tables in general. Or I am having I am having coffee with the Salman Khan. Now, this is specific Salman Khan I'm talking about, right? My pencil box in is in the bag. My bag. I'm talking about a specific bag, that is mine. So the is used when we are talking about specific noun. The is used when we are talking about geographical places like the Mississippi River, the Ganges River, the Great Bank of River Yamuna, the bank of River Yamuna, the Pacific Ocean, specific geographical places. And other specific forms when we are talking about is when we are talking about celestial objects, the Earth. The is never used with country. We never say the India. It's just India, China, Britain, America, whatever countries we're talking about. Never the, right? So these were the usage of a and the. Did you get it?
Yeah, ma'am. I can
Can I ask you a
understand.
few questions now?
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Okay. Please pass me dash what bottle of water. Please pass me dash bottle of water.
Please pass me a glass of water.
Yes, a glass of water, a bottle of water. Why did we use why did we not use an or the?
You already mentioned that there is we can express the specific things,
Right.
and we can
Yes.
use words only.
Yes, whenever there is a vowel, we mention and. Now let's talk about our session topic. The topic is harnessing the power of skill. And I think currently this is the highest paying thing, skills. What everyone else is saying at the selling at the moment, skills. So as I can see, there is a small reading activity. Can you please go ahead and read it for us, Sarla?
Yeah, sure. Harnessing the power of skills, ma'am.
Yes.
I mean, I have to read questions, ma'am.
No, no, there is a time to read activity. It starts with
Okay,
in our world skill. Yes,
sure, ma'am. In our
please go
worlds,
ahead.
yeah, in our world, skills are as our tools for success. Imagine the power of skills as electricity. Just like electricity, skill can light up a dark room, providing us with a clearer view of our paths and future. Skills are like superpowers in our everyday lives. They have they have the abilities we learn to the different takes better and faster. Just like how a chef learns to cook delicious meals or driver learns to steer a car safely, skill help us achieve our goals. Imagine being able to fix a broken toy, speak confidently in your new language, or even play a musical instrument. There are all skills that can make life more interesting and fulfilling in the journey. Well, explore the amazing world of skills and discover how they can make our daily lives better.
Wonderful. Yes, I have sent a few words who its pronunciation we're going to look to. But first, let's talk a little bit, right?
Okay.
So, do you think you are a good cook, Sarala?
No, ma'am. Cooking is not my cup of tea.
Well, and what skills do you possess, like dancing, singing, driving, swimming, any other?
So I like singing and dancing.
Okay, wonderful. If you could master one skill this year, Which skill would you like to occupy? Would you like to acquire?
So I would like to, I mean, I want to become a good speaker in my future. I want to build my communication skills in a better manner. So I want to express myself in front of anyone without fear.
That is one skill you want to acquire. Wonderful. And is there any skill that your best friend has, but you don't?
So, yeah, actually, she is an extrovert, so I am an introvert. In my future, I want to become an extrovert like her.
That is wonderful. Yes. Now, let us look at the pronunciation of these words. The first word that I've written is clearer. Clearer. Can you repeat that?
Yeah. Clearer.
Wonderful. Next is they are. So there is an this they apostrophe are is in contracted form of they are. We call it they are. This is they are
Yeah,
only.
they are.
They are. Next is
Yeah.
chef. Chef.
Chef.
Chef.
Chef. Chef.
A little bit louder.
Chef.
Wonderful. Next is steer. Steer.
Steer. Steer.
Wonderful. Next is the
Will.
contracted form of we will. So wheel,
Will.
right. Last is daily, not
Day.
dally, daily.
Daily. Daily.
Wonderful. The tongue twister that I've given you, Sarla, at the moment, this is a basic exercise. As in, when we move forward, I'll give you another activities through which you can clear your speech when it comes to pronunciation. At the moment, for the next few weeks, you stick to this tongue twister. You try and practice speaking this tongue twister as often as possible because this will help you in clearing your speech.
Okay.
Right. Let's discuss a few vocabulary words. So the first word that we have is mastery. When you have complete control on a skill in a particular subject or activity, I can say that Radha has gained mastery in sewing. Can
Okay.
you say a sentence?
In my future, I want to become master in communication skills.
Wonderful. Let's talk a little bit about your feedback, Sarla. In today's session, we looked at some of the skills that you have. And I think you're very talented. The way you express yourself is wonderful. Your body language is absolutely wonderful. And the smile and the gestures, it was amazing. However, the way we looked at things today, we understood in depth how and when to use articles. Right? We started with some of the basic grammatical errors that were there. Along with that, we practice certain pronunciation, and I have written it in the chat box. Please do take a screenshot or copy paste it in your notes so that you can practice later. I gave you a tongue twister through which you can practice your pronunciation and clear your speech. Apart from that, we did understand a little bit about tenses, which is what I would like to do in our next session is carry on with this pronunciation exercises. Of course, were very important for a speaker, right? Body language, I don't have to teach you anything. You have a wonderful command over body language and non-verbal skill. And the more you take down these notes, the more you can go back to the recording and write down these things, the better, right? That is
Okay.
all for today. Thank you for joining me, Sarla. Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Bye.
You're welcome.